It was on one of IP's recent streams, the one he had done with Avery, the Q&A there. Near the end, I had done a super chat, which they hadn't been able to read. That they were trying to speed it up, and for which IP is now my mortal enemy. I'll try to get over it. A little bit disappointing, but I imagine I'll recover. In any case, the super chat had to do with the idea of whether or not there are literal, or whether or not there are doctrinal arguments in favor of the literal Eucharist. So I thought I would do a video about this, kind of an open challenge to people who would believe in that. I think IP does. I'm not for sure. He would at least believe. I've heard him say that you have to use wine. You can't use grape juice because it won't work if you have grape juice or something like that. So I would tend to think he's in favor of the literal Eucharist. But I would tend to come from a religious background that would believe it's largely symbolic. And I imagine, well, at least in my own case, it tends to originate with the phrase Jesus uses. Do this in remembrance of me. As often as you take the cup, as often as you whatever, you celebrate the Lord's something. Something like that. It's also maybe an interesting point that the first Last Supper, which sounds kind of funny, but the first Last Supper could not have been literal in that Jesus hadn't been sacrificed yet. He hadn't been crucified at that point, and therefore it was just what it was at that point in time. But yeah, if you guys have arguments in favor of this, I would be interested to hear them. If you have verses or stuff you want to quote that would support this point of view, feel free. IP, if you want to make a video response or just do something in the comments, you can as well. Alright, thanks for watching. If you like the video, please press the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment if you want to.